find the bats right now, it seems like.
Yeah, that's for sure. We only got five hits, I think it was, and we didn't have many opportunities. Nicky Udrih was our best hitter the whole weekend. Did a great job, but other than that, we really struggled to get some offensive production going, and we got a lot of work to do. Um, you know, uh, that's all I can really say is we just didn't produce.
What was your thinking on bringing Kleist in there in the seventh?
Well, Kleist handled him so well last night, but then she comes in today and gets the ball up in the zone and doesn't make some fielding plays and just really didn't help herself out. Maggie was getting hit pretty hard too, so with Kleist's changeup and everything else, but she just didn't control the ball like she should have. There was too many 0-2 hits, too many 0-2 chances in the field. We got to command the ball better than that, so we got a lot of work to do.
Now two back-to-back Pac-12 series losses. How do you guys try to kind of get back to where you guys were before?
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously it's going to be very difficult to win the Pac-12 from here, but we're going to go down and play a very difficult team this weekend in a tough environment, so we're going to be ready for that. We got a lot of work to do this week. We've got to really try to get better on both sides of the ball, both offensively, defensively. I think our pitching is doing all right, but we just got to be tougher mentally, I think.
Any areas that really stand out to you as positives, though, that you need to keep stressing?
Well, it's good to see Nicky Udrih hitting the ball. I mean, that's about it, And Danica did a pretty good job down at the 9. So right now, it's just a matter of trying to piece things back together a little bit. It's difficult, You go through a lot of, a stage where you're winning a lot of games and things are really good, and I guess you kind of find out the character about a team when they lose a couple of games, and it's gonna be a test for us to come back.
What are you seeing from the character of this team right now as they struggle with the bats and losing a couple series?
Well, I think the energy was still there, but I'm not seeing that confident look on some of the batters' faces going up to the plate. Some of them are still carrying some of the damage that's been done already, and we talk so much about how it's a new day and it's a new at bat, but some of us are just bringing some of those troubles with us, and hey, they're 19, 20, 21-year-old kids, so it's difficult, but that's what we've got to work on. I think it's just more mental work than anything else, and we can understand we can easily turn this around by just being a little tougher to play.
When you are so close to snagging a series despite the struggles of the plays, how much tougher does that make it?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, bringing Kleist in that situation after throwing last night, I learned something. I learned that maybe, she's not as good the second day. She needs a day's rest before I bring her back in, I'd rather learn that now than learn that in the Super Regional or the Regional, Well, I should go Regional first, right? But, in the Regional. So, again, I always I tell the players never take a loss in vain, and I've got to look at it that way too. What did I learn from this? I gave a batter that didn't have many at-bats. She battled down to 3-2, that's a good sign. But some of our players are playing themselves out of the lineup right now. They're just not giving us those quality at bats, or some of the fielding were either.
Like to face the same pitcher 3 days in a row. Are you almost surprised you didn't have her number a little bit, or no?
I am totally disappointed in that. Very, very disappointed. Especially we worked all week on her, and we've worked on that pitch so hard. And to see us not adjust and keep doing the same thing over and over again, it just bamboozles me, because there's no surprises what was coming out there. It was like the same pitch. It's like, man, I had a thing last year where I pretended to talk to a pet rock because I thought the rock listened more than my players. And I'm starting to think the same thing's happening right now, is that it's all falling upon deaf ears, But again, you're young kids, right? That's why I guess they pay me the big bucks, right?